Hi, William Miller here from the Can Do Coaching Network. As a part of your subscription to the coaching which we provide, you receive a free uh, application which we simply call Freelance. It's a software tool which is available for any agency to help promote and track everything related to your agency. This is just a quick intro to one screen, and that's the client screen, which we're looking at right now. We have a series of fake corporations in here, customers in here that we can work with as we introduce you to this comprehensive software, which we use in our agency and which you can use to start up and run your own agency. So on the client's screen, the purpose here is to manage every aspect of what's related to a particular client. And we'll just go across the top. We have a navigation bar across the top. We have the indication that you're in the client screen. Here we have the information, demographic information, basically contact information, address, email, phone number, how long they've been a client, and all of this can be accessed simply by clicking on the screen. Pop-up appears and you fill in the information. There's also a link to a Google map immediately in here as well. Then we have the client status. And for client status, it's basically asks you the question, where does this client stand right now in relation to our company? And so we have the overall status. Are they active or inactive? Have we sent them a contract? Are they part of our newsletter? What phase of development or design are they in as part of a client? What's their priority? Are they an A, B, or C client? And are they actually a client or simply a prospect? And then is there any urgency involved with this? Are they hot, warm, or cold? And some clients are billable, some are non-billable. That's indicated here. Sometimes you want to know the lead source for a particular client, and so you can indicate that here. And then the services which you are providing for a particular client can be checked off here. Now this services screen, like many of them, are adjustable back in the settings, which we'll look at another point. So this is client status. We have all the contacts associated with it. You can enter name, email, and phone for any contacts who are part of this company. We're tracking finances. What's the hourly rate we're charging them? What kind of terms do we have? Is it invoice, deposit, is it prepayment, or recurring weekly? You can also track at which date you've started to charge them a particular rate. We track the accounts. We have the legal name of the corporation. Many other aspects related. Financial notes, simply a large place to enter in any notes you need to see about a client. Business notes, what industry are they involved in? And any other notes you'd like to write about them. Marketing, what kind of steps have you taken in terms of marketing for this company? And then customer bio. Customer bio, gifts, are we sending them any gifts or cards? We track everything. And then contracts. What's the actual legal name, date of hire, who's the project manager, what staff are assigned to it, all of that. So these tabs across the top let you know the status of the company itself. Now as we go to the tabs below, what we're looking at are everything related to doing work for them. So we have an account log which tracks the amount of money that you've charged the client, a communications log which tracks all manner of communications that you've had, any fees you happen to be charging the client, files which you're storing for them, status and details on hosting. All invoices will be visible here. Licenses, if you've sold them any licenses. Logins tracks the username and passwords required to sign into your various client accounts. Meetings is a history of every meeting you've had with a client. You can indicate a title of the meeting, you can record meeting notes, and you record any follow-up actions which you need to take for each meeting. Then we have just general notes. All manner of notes can be recorded here, and you have a freestyle entry up here for anything you like. Then we have payments. All payments the client has made are stored here. The projects that you've completed for a client are stored here. Any proposals you've written, all the various tasks the client has asked you to do. You can also track the status of those tasks, whether or not you're working on them, whether or not they've been completed, whether or not they've been canceled, or maybe in some cases they've not been started. And then the work log. And then this is the history of everything which your developers or yourself have billed in terms of hours for this particular client. And then, of course, on the right side, we have all of the action buttons. You can create a new client, you can find some, you can delete one, you can refresh the counts if you're tracking the red dots up here. You can start a new invoice. Maybe the client's made a payment. Maybe you're doing a new proposal for them, new project, and the invoice dashboard, which shows you all the payments they've done. So this is the client screen, and it's really very comprehensive. It allows you to track everything related to the clients or prospects that are part of your agency. And this software is available free to anybody who is a subscriber as part of the Can Do Coaching Network.